Hey, what's going on, you guys? Check this out, man. Your boy back at it with another video. Thank you for tuning in, okay? Now, I want to first start off this video by saying it's all about your approach, y'all. It's all about how you bring about a conversation when it comes to something as highly charged as interracial dating, okay? I have witnessed a video today that has totally given me a different perspective on interracial dating. Now, I've been growing up my whole life being yelled at by black men and black women alike, telling me who I should be dating, okay? They tell me that you need to keep it within the race. Now, although I understand the arguments because I actually took the time and researched and listened to why this argument is so prevalent within the black community, I have decided to subscribe to whoever you fall in love with is who you fall in love with. Now, I don't think I've ever heard this argument brought up in the context in which I'm about to show you right here, right now. I've heard similar things said, but I haven't heard it brought to me like this, okay? Now, this brings me to an interview that DJ Vlad conducted pretty recently. What does this say? February 22nd. Okay, that's really recent. So he did this interview with a comedian that goes by the name of Earthquake. Now, DJ Vlad is asking him, you know, hey, like, you know, what's your type? What's your preference? Who do you like? You know, and he explains why he dates only black women and why he can only be with a black woman. Now, I'm bringing this video up because, like I said, the way he breaks it down is really different. It's his tone, it's how he says it, and it's what he's saying, okay? And because it clicked a light bulb in my head, I'm not necessarily saying I'm jumping out the window, you dig what I'm saying? But I can definitely understand it from this perspective. So it's my duty to share that with you guys, okay? For whoever's interested, let's watch this video together.
I'm just morally obligated to have one with me. I mean, I'm just saying, baby. I mean, if not me, who? I'm a 1%, and one of these motherfuckers is gonna come with me. I'm elevating one of them with me because a lot of them are just like my mother, and my mother was a good woman. She was just one good man for making it. She just couldn't find a man that would believe in her with the kids she had and, you know, in the circumstances she in. And I always said, if I ever get to that level or any level, that I will always look to the places where my mother was at, because her circumstances never defined who she was. And she deserved to be going to crustacean and stuff, and she would have made whoever man who was trying to do some shit a better motherfucking man, because she raised 4 motherfucking sons that are great men out here that never been incarcerated. This just things that on the things of it did everything they supposed to do, and so I know what she would have did with a man if she was fucking him.
I mean, all right, yo, you guys just heard that. See how he's not talking at me? He's talking to me. You see how he's not telling me what to do? He's just telling me what he did and the reasons behind it. You get so much further with honey than vinegar, okay? Now, when I listen to this, I say to myself, yeah, when you put it like that, I can hear it. And obviously, this has been said before, but not like this. At least I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it like this. And pretty much what he's saying is like, listen, I watched my mother struggle. I saw her struggle, and I seen like the fact that if she had a good, solid man behind her, she would have been out of this world. Now, I'm not saying I believe that, because obviously she did a pretty good job raising them. You dig what I'm saying? Like, now she probably don't have to worry for nothing. But what he's saying resonates though, because if you're gonna ask me to only date black women because there's not enough black men out there, and because there's not a lot of, you know, people that want black women and black, you know, like, if you're gonna give it to me like, oh, you should do this because of them, then I tune out. But if you tell it to me, you should do this because of you, you see what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, hold on a second. You got my attention now. I should do this because of my mom. Yeah, because I don't want like the same thing that happened to her, happen to another woman. Like, I can understand that. And especially especially when he's talking about the fact that, now he said he's in the 1%. I doubt he's in the 1%, but I'm highly positive that this man has money. He's getting money. I'm pretty sure of it. But my whole thing is that especially the fact that you are a wealthy black man, which is few and far between, the fact that he looks at it is, okay, I have an obligation because I seen what my mother went through. That right there clicks in so much better than a Umar Johnson yelling on the Breakfast Club how, you know, black men who don't date black women are not really black, or black women hopping on, you know, media platforms and getting at anytime a black man who dates a black woman or a white woman does something, they always turn, oh, it's because he's dating a white woman. It's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't attack me. You're trying to get me to do something, right? I like his approach. His approach is something that we can really relate to. I'm not jumping out the window, like I said, you know what I mean? And being like, yes, I see what you're saying. I see the light, you know what I mean? Black women for life. That's how we rocking. That's not what I'm saying. But Jesus, you're swaying me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I personally feel like you should just fall in love with who you fall in love with. There's a lot of animosity within this community. There's a lot of talking down to within this community. There's a lot of beating you down within this community as opposed to lifting you up. Now that shit sounds cliche as hell, but I'm giving you an example of how to do it. It's one thing to tell somebody, oh, you're beating us down, you're messing us up, and you know, y'all can't get it right and this and that. And it's another thing for a motherfucker to show you how it's done. So I'm showing you how to do it. You want, ladies, you want to convince, you know, black men, hey, listen, y'all should really date black women. Talk to them like this. Talk to them like this. Talk to them, like, remind them that they have a mother and remind them of the struggles that their mother went through. Maybe they didn't. And you know what? Hey, this might not resonate with a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying this resonates with me as someone who never subscribed to, oh, we only have to date black women. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I never dated a white girl. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I never went outside the race anyway. Yeah. Spanish count, but your boy ain't really go out the race. So it's not even like I'm super against it, but man, this is so powerful right here. And like, it's funny because Vlad was laughing, and I don't think Vlad was catching the fact that this man is dead ass serious. You can tell he thought about it. He said, nah, you know what? One day he probably was looking at his bank account. He was probably looking at all the success that he had. And you said, you know what? I love my mother so much that I need to give this to another black woman. This sounds more of like a conscious decision that he made that came from deep within his gut, within his soul. Like, you could hear it in his voice, you could hear it in his tone. You know what I'm saying? And the best part about it, wait a minute, I can't believe I didn't mention this in the first part. The best part about it is he's not telling you what to do. He's telling you why he did what he did. And wise men learn from others. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, you're not talking at me, you're talking to me. There's a major, major difference. And you can apply this technique to everything in life. Well, with most people. Some people are just assholes, and if you're really trying to get them to do something, you really got to beat it upside their head. You dig what I'm saying? But honestly, ladies, the people that you really want to mess with anyway are the people that will listen to somebody who's breaking it down this rational, that's gonna be like, okay, you know what, let me double think about that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's how you want it anyway. You don't want nobody that you have to beg to date you. Why do you want that? Like, why? That's actually kind of demeaning to you. Actually, it's almost as if like y'all are jumping out the window saying like, niggas don't fuck with y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Part of my French. I'm trying not to cuss, but your boy's getting better at it. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all are jumping out the window like, oh, like, you know, black men need to date black women. It's just like, all right, like what's, God, I don't want to see, I'm not going to get myself in trouble. And I'm not going to do that, because honestly, it's highly charged, highly controversial, all of that. But I just want everybody watching this video to understand that the way he just said what he said is how it should be said. You dig what I'm saying? Any black leaders, any older people who feel really strong about this, who really want to get this message across, take it from somebody who don't even really believe in it like that, who's actually doing a double take on it. You dig what I'm saying? Who's like, oh, okay, you know, that actually makes sense. I can see that. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm going to post a link in the description. So, hey, man, that's how I feel about the video. If you like this video, like the video, and please don't forget to breathe.
Louder.
All right, maybe not that loud.